Being involved in sports since I was young, running had always been a component in training and general fitness. But the thought of joining a friend for a 5k park run at 7 AM on a Saturday just sounded wrong. Hey, I'm Jack, an everyday runner hoping to help others understand a bit more about running. In today's video, I'm going to share how I learned to love running. If a particular section of the video interests you, here are the timestamps on the screen now. Let's get into it. Running is an honest sport. If you've signed up for an event but haven't bothered to commit to your training program, you'll learn this the hard way. For me, I saw running as an investment and a commitment at the same time. I wouldn't be able to run the next milestone distance if I didn't complete the prior training sessions. But it was hard when I first got started. Just 5 weeks into my training journey, I'd be running a 10km event. Even a midweek 5km felt like an intense workout, but it was because my body wasn't used to the training load, having been a gym rat for the past few years. Even for a factor as simple as sleep. If I hadn't have got enough sleep the night prior, I'd notice it straight away when going out for a run, or even postponing my training session until later on in the day. More so to your nutrition and hydration. These little components all add up and have an effect on your overall running performance. That even includes alcohol consumption, and my goodness, since getting into running, have significantly reduced my alcohol intake each week. In a world of social media, where we can doom scroll for constant hits of dopamine, running isn't quite like that. You won't see results overnight, and perhaps even in a week. It's a commitment you need to make in order to notice those improvements over time. Particularly training for a marathon that was 6 months away. It felt like an eternity, and with so much time in between, leaves room for doubts and second thoughts to creep in. But I was so lucky to have my squad, coach, and the Marathon Foundation to hold me accountable and keep me on track. It's why I'm now doing the Ballarat Marathon for myself, to really test my commitment to a training program without as many supports in place. Those early mornings, countless runs, seeing distances increase in the training program, all compound to the final point. I remember walking through the start village before the New York City Marathon and finally felt that gratification, knowing I'd worked my heart out to get to this point, and the marathon itself was my victory lap. It's a bittersweet beauty when it comes to running, but committing to training provides an opportunity to continue striving to improve and rock up for each session. Since university, I'd become an avid gamer, much preferring to stay inside than get out. But running was an opportunity to get out and see new places. After living in Melbourne for almost 9 years now, I really hadn't ventured out to see the sights and scenes. But after getting into running, now find myself exploring new parts of the city I haven't seen and trying out new running routes. After graduating from university, I'd gotten into full-time work straight away, and including COVID, had never really explored the world. But after going to one of the biggest cities in the world, have been inspired to travel and complete marathons across it. I've always been resistant to traveling, but running has opened my mind to experiencing new places. I'm now looking at places that have a marathon when looking to book a holiday. Exercise has always been a core part to maintaining my mental health, particularly after it fell off in my second year of university. There's something about that post-run high you get after finishing a run that I just can't explain. It's just addicting and makes you want to get out there again. Well, obviously it's not always fun and games when you're actually out there doing it, but you get me. I'm someone who thinks a lot, usually about work, what the heck I'm doing in life, and everything in between. Running is a chance for me to clear my mind and be present in the moment, usually enjoying the music I'm listening to, or taking in the sights as I'm running past. As a morning person, I find running is a great way to start my day fresh and to have a clear head before taking on a hectic day ahead. One of the biggest upsides I got out of training for a marathon was how fit I had gotten after all the training. It was the fittest I'd ever been in my life, and it felt good just being able to get out and run without feeling like death. It was also a crossroad after finishing the marathon, to take a break from running to get back into the gym to strength train, or look for the next event to sign up to. You already know what one. Moreover, while I did complete the marathon, I wasn't entirely satisfied with my time, and literally is the reason I signed up for my next marathon. I'm training right now to beat my past self, and is something that fuels my ability to get out and tick those sessions off of my training. I got into the gym as a way to keep fit, but after embarking on this running journey, find my body responds so much better to running than it does gym work. I'd always come home a bit too sore from the gym, whereas with running, I don't really get to that point. But hey, that's just my body, so your mileage may vary. Get it? So there we have it. These are some of the reasons how I learned to love running and now see myself waiting to get out for my next one. I also decided to film this video doing more of a voiceover rather than filming in front of a camera because I haven't quite yet got a good enough microphone to use to plug in. Let me know down in the comments if you find this is an improvement. If you liked today's video, you may like this one on the left, or check out my latest video here. I'm Jack, and I'll see you next time. Catch ya!